Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine and enjoying your online classes. Today we will carry on the last class which I take for class 9 geography, and we will continue. Before continuing, let us have a revision what I taught you in the last class. In the last class we discussed about human migration. So let us have a revision. What is human migration? Human migration is a phenomenon through which people move from one country or one place to another place for various reasons. It is said to be a human migration. Secondly, we discussed about the way many kinds of human migration. Human migration may be of many kinds. On the basis of distance, it's short distance, medium, long distance. On the basis of time, short time, long time. There are ways. Also, we discussed about the emigration and immigration. What is immigration and what is emigration? Emigration means when a person leaves his own country to settle in another. It is called as emigration, and immigration means the person who individually go on to the other lands in a mood to settle down there permanently. It's called an immigration. Today we will discuss about factors of migration. Today we shall discuss about factors of migration. What do you mean by factors of migration? Means what are the reasons for which migration takes place? Firstly, I would like to ask you one question. After our independence, you know, all of us know, and the people who live in this country, everybody knows it, that we had a partition. That is Indo-Pakistan. It is in 1947 when we had the partitions. So did you remember or you have read it on your social science book many times that during the partition lots of people got migrated. Means some people from India moved to Pakistan, and similarly from Pakistan some people moved to India. So for what was the reason behind their migration? The reason was because the country get separated, the country got partitioned. That is why they migrated. This is also an example of factor of human migration. Secondly, all of us have learned, all of us have read about the World War. So basically in that World War, approx 15 to 13 million people got migrated from one of the European country to the other. So we can say as a war is also a factor of migration. Secondly, I am going to talk a few days ago, one incident. There were a huge amount of protest, a huge amount of violent protest was going on in our country. A few days back, just before this crisis happened, this corona crisis, can you say me for what reason was that violence going on? It was none other than CAB, Citizenship Amendment Bill. What was this Citizenship Amendment Bill actually? What is actually a Citizenship Amendment Bill? It was a bill through which all the foreigners who were migrated in Assam or all over the India to check their citizenship status, means whether their citizenship are valid or not, or whether they are false, or whether they are having any fake documents, or whether means they are in the process of rectifying the citizen. This happened only because a lot of people from the neighboring countries entered in our countries in order to survive, in order to earn their livelihood, or in order to increase their livelihood. As we know, this bill stops them to enter in India. But primarily we talk about Assam. Assam faces the similar immigration problem, that is illegal immigration problem from some other countries, say for like Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, etc., etc. All these people, they come and start living in Assam. Why they start living in Assam? Because Assam is a plain area where agricultural process can be done in a proper manner, which is unavailable in the hilly terrain. So what they did, they simply just got migrated into our country. This is also another factor. That means for the economic progress, people start migrating from one place to another. These are some of the examples for the factor. But primarily, there are two factors. One is pull factor. The other one is push factor. So what is pull factor and what is push factor? And how these two factors denotes the factor of migration? We will study it right now. First of all, let us try to understand what is push factor. To understand push factor properly, let me give you an example. We live in Assam and we live in the Kachar district under the subdivision of Pailapur. In a nearby area, you can see a lot of people move from our native place and go to some of the other states. Basically, in southern part, say for Chennai, Bangalore, Tamil Nadu, etc., etc. Why do they go to these places? Generally, they go to those kind of places in search of jobs, in search of better opportunities, which we don't have in our native place. So this kind of things is called push factor. This kind of factor are called push factor, means they are pushing the people to migrate to other places because we don't have, or our places don't have the capacity to give them a job. These are called push factor. Next is pull factor. What is pull factor? Pull factor are those kind of factor where people get, or they attract the people who come to their place because they have a sufficient number of job vacancies, sufficient number of employment opportunities, they have a high rated wages, they have a proper infrastructure facilities, etc., etc. We can compare this thing to a southern part of our country where people used to migrate from our places. So if we talk about Assam, we are having a push factor, but in case of Bangalore, Chennai, or the southern part of our country, they are having a pull factor, means they are trying to attract the people from outside their states to come to their place, to their states, to earn their livelihood. Why? Because they have a proper employment opportunities, they have a proper infrastructure, they have a high amount of wages rate, etc., etc. Other than that, there are other things also which comes under push and pull factor. Say for like example, we can say political instability. What is political instability? What is political instability? Means whenever there are some political crisis in any of the country, we can say it as a political instability. Means we don't have a permanent representative, we don't have a permanent minister, we don't have a permanent president. It is meant by political instability. Secondly, economic crisis. So what is economic crisis? Economic crisis means people are jobless because the employer, those who employs them, they don't have the capability or they don't have the capacity to take them as an employer. Means ultimately in a short term we can say people don't have a money to spend on their livelihood. If they don't earn, how can they spend? So whenever these things come, whenever the earning of money becomes a blockade, can be said as an economic crisis. Not only for us, whenever there is an economic crisis, it comes for the entire country. It don't comes for any particular person or any particular state. It comes for the entire nation. Sometimes it comes for the entire world also. you can take an example of 2008 recession. Recession means people, you can say, as an economic crisis. Second, next we shall discuss about various factors about pull factor. Why pull factor? As I have explained you what is pull factor, I hope all of you have understood. So why this pull factor appears for human migration? Basically, pull factor attracts the people to come to their place. Why? Because they have a proper employment opportunities. You can take an example of America, USA, Europe. Why do our many Indians migrate to those kind of places? Why? Because they have a proper infrastructure, they offer a proper job, they offer a proper wage to their people, they offer a high amount of wage, they offer a very good job opportunities. Secondly, they have a proper infrastructure. Next, they have a proper communication. Next, they have a proper road and transportation. They have a proper or a better lifestyle. These are the factors of pull. I hope all of you have understood the lesson about the topic about human migrations, how it happens, what are the various consequences, what are the factors it happens, how it happens, after, before, etc., etc. We have studied each and every detail of this topic, and I am pretty much sure that you have understood. Again, if you find any sort of problem regarding this human migration, you can share it or comment it on the WhatsApp. Have a nice day.